this BLDC motor for electric vehicle applications. How to make use of this BLDC motor for electric vehicle application. Let's try to see about class A, class B and class C. Let's try to mark the parameters of these motors. So first one, let's try to understand how it works. So actually you see this BLDC functioning. This is fixed where the top one is acting like an stator and the bottom one is acting like an rotor. The top one is nothing but stator, the bottom one is nothing but the rotor. So here this is fixed and the permanent magnet is rotating, is what the function is. But when you come to an electric vehicle, it is in opposite. So you are going to fix the stator and this outer part will try to act like an rotor. So this is the position when you want to use this BLDC motor in electric vehicle applications. You have to mount it on the back BLDC hub motor and this rotor will try to rotate. So now you are very clear about that. In the ceiling fan, this topmost stator is fixed and the rotor is rotating like this. You can see here, the stator is fixed and the rotor is rotating. So this will be a similar functioning of an BLDC motor. The same BLDC motor can be used for electric vehicle application. You are going to fix this. You are going to fix this stator, and the wheel will be rotating like this. And this wheel is connected to the belts. Now this wheel is connected directly to the. We have this motor. We are interested to work like an for an electric vehicle application. We are going to fix this stator and the rotor will start rotating. To this rotor we are going to connect the wheel or where we are going to have the tire. Okay. So when you connect the tire, for example, we are given the power and automatically as per this mechanism the rotor starts rotating. Now it is working in first quadrant. So whenever you remove the acceleration or whenever you reduce the acceleration, automatically the rotor tries to rotate in one direction. It is trying to act in an this motor will try to behave like a generator where this is called regenerative braking. Okay, let's try to understand with the help of a graph. So we are going to have the quadrant operation. On the x-axis you are going to have positive current, on the y-axis you are going to have positive voltage. So on the next quadrant we are going to have negative current and negative voltage. For example, let's try to understand the BLDC motor functioning. So you are given some voltage to the BLDC motor and the BLDC motor starts rotating in one direction. Let's try to take the rotation in this clockwise direction where I am going to call it as forward motoring mode of operation. So now your motor is trying to rotate in clockwise direction due to the acceleration whatever is supplied and it is trying to act like a forward motoring mode of operation. Now I have been decreasing the acceleration or I am reducing the speed of the vehicle through acceleration. If the acceleration is trying to become as 0 or if you reduce the acceleration, automatically motor also is trying to rotate in same direction, but this rotor is rotating as per the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. The same motor now will try to act like a generator where this is called as a forward regenerative braking mode. So we have to understand, sir, what is meant by braking? What is meant by braking? So braking, you can directly understand that you can apply the brakes for an electric vehicle in two times. So you can apply the brake or indirectly if you reduce the acceleration. So reducing the acceleration, if you reduce the acceleration of an electric vehicle, indirectly this is nothing but the braking of an electric motor. As soon as you reduce the acceleration, which was initially operated as a forward motoring mode in clockwise direction, still the motor tries to continue in the same direction, but the motor which was acting will try to act as a generator and I can call this mode of operation as a regenerative braking and this motor is trying to act like a generator and is going to generate the power. So that's how this BLDC motor moves from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2. And for example, you are going to have negative voltage and you are going to have negative current where this is called third mode of operation where we are going to call it as reverse motoring. Reverse motoring. So where we use the reverse motoring. So generally when you park started vehicle, we need to come back. Then I want to change the voltage supplied to the motor and the current supplied to the motor in opposite direction. When you reverse this voltage and current polarities, the same motor will try to rotate in opposite direction such a way that you can go back and you can park your vehicle. So that's how it will try to move from first quadrant to third quadrant. So this is nothing but the working of an converter. The same converter is available here. So this is what the converter is going to take place, and this is DC to DC converter, and output of this DC converter is given to the windings where you have set of electromagnet, and which coil has to be energized will be taken care by a type of sensor, where the sensor is called as a Hall effect sensor. Hall effect sensor. Hall effect sensor will take care about so which coil has to be energized, which coil has to be disenergized. So for this we are going to generate the triggering pulses. So first coil will be energized, automatically the second coil is off, and in the same way the third coil will be off. So when first A coil is on, B coil is off, automatically C coil is also off. Next, A is off, B is on, and C is off. Next one, C coil is on, B coil is off, as well as A coil is also off. Like this, the pulses is going to change. If the pulses are changing, the performance of the BLDC motor is going to change. Here we are considering only when you have one permanent magnet, one north pole and south pole. This case will change, or the pulses will change depending upon the number of permanent magnets. So this is about the working of an BLDC motor. That's how successfully we are able to understand how the stator is fixed and how this BLDC motor is trying to rotate in clockwise direction as well as forward clockwise direction and reverse motoring direction. Let's try to see how it operates in these three quadrants. First one, let's try to take an example of an electric vehicle motor. First motoring of operation, first quadrant. So first quadrant is what? Forward motoring. Now the motor try to rotate in forward direction like this. So now it is trying to act. Input is given and it is trying to exhibit its characteristics, and it is trying to deliver the power and torque, and the motor is rotating, and automatically the back wheel is rotating, the vehicle is propelled. Now we are going to reduce the acceleration. Indirectly, reducing acceleration is nothing but braking. When you reduce the acceleration, the motor still continues to rotate, but there is no input supplied to the armature. But the rotor still tries to continue automatically. This motor is now acting like a generator, and EMF is generated in this supply terminals, and this EMF we are going to charge the battery. And now, what is meant by reverse sparking mode? So actually the vehicle is rotating like this in normal. When you enable the reverse sparking mode, the voltage and current will be reversed, and automatically motor tries to rotate in opposite direction, where this is called reverse mode of operation or reverse motoring mode. In this reverse motoring mode, there is a concept called reverse motoring regenerative braking, but it is not much useful for us. Why? Because in reverse it will not rotate for longer time. We have only the power generation either in forward motoring, and if the excitation fall down and the motor try to rotate in the same direction, we have forward motoring mode or forward regenerative braking. So that's how, and if you come to a conclusion, this regenerative braking will not charge your battery 100%, it can charge only 20% of your battery. That's what the applications and how to use a BLDC motor as an hub motor for an electric vehicle application, which operates in three different quadrants of